Hi, water signs. If you don't know what a water sign is, that's going to be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So, this reading is for you. This is going to be the love reading for Valentine's Day. However, if you are listening to this and you found this video the day after, the week after, the month after, 6 months after Valentine's Day, no worries. You found this message when you needed to hear it, and it'll all work out. So, we're going to do things a little different if you're familiar with my readings. We're going to be doing not mostly Oracle, just more Oracle decks than usual. We actually have 3 of them here, and then Tarot. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Water signs, welcome back. So this is how these are going to work. We have couples on the left, and then we have our singles on the right. Defining couples as you are in a relationship. There's no question about this. You have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner, someone who you've been with for a while. Doesn't matter how long. You just know that this person is the person you're with. Now, if you're single, single being you're not dating anybody, or you are dating people or someone, but you're not official, right? You're not a couple. This is for you over here on the right, okay? So, again, couples on the left, and this is your oracle card on the left. Singles on the right, and this is your oracle card on the right. The center here is, again, for the collective. So, let's get right into this. There's going to be some timestamps down below. If you don't want to listen, like if you're single and don't want to listen to the couples reading, you can just, boop, skip right along. So our first card here is the Queen of Wands. That's your energy, water sign. The second card here is the Ace of Pentacles. That's your partner. And the Moon card in reverse, that is the relationship as a whole. So obviously starting off with the Queen of Wands, that's your energy and what's going on here. And this is the relationship that you were like super gung-ho and fired up about. You are excited. This has brought you so much hope for things to come. You guys may even be planning a baby, because with this Queen of Wands, it's about having that passion, and that passion, could be sex. You could be really like in that mode. So if you're new in the relationship, there's probably a lot of that going on. But if you are a seasoned couple, it just means that it hasn't died out, or if it did at one point, you guys definitely found that spark. And that's an amazing thing. You're just so fired up. You're excited. You're ambitious. You're planning your future. Like, you're just like, yes, I need this. I want this. I love this person. Right? It's such a beautiful energy to have. If you take a closer look, I'm telling you right now, looking at that face, she's not worried about anything. Not that you're a female, especially some people get deterred with the queen title here. You don't have to be a female to be listening to this. But this is just in general. Like, this person is happy AF. No worries. I feel like this is also a person who has gone through the rituals and the painstakes of self-love, caring for their self, being supported. There's a cat here supporting this person. Doesn't have to be a pet, but it absolutely could be, because we hold our pets to high standards, and I think I speak for everybody when I say that. Um, but yeah, just generally, like, this person is just very happy. It's like, hey, look at me, look at us, and you're probably showing them off. You may even be like posting this person all the time on social media, like, yup, this is mine. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I just freaking love that. With this Ace of Pentacles being your partner, I'm wondering if you're dating an earth sign, because I said in the earth sign readings that they may have been dating a water sign. Also, Pisces is showing up very clearly here with the moon card. So, um, again, with the water sign, you being a water sign, the person you're dating may be an earth sign, or they could be a Pisces. Anyway, just something to think about. Your partner is definitely all in. They're feeling what you're feeling. I feel like this is reciprocated. It's mutual love energy. With the relationship card being the moon in reverse, it initially struck me as a bit of concern. But I'm feeling like this is, this is not a perfect relationship either. You guys have been through a lot of emotions together as a couple, as individuals, and there have been tough times. Maybe some things were revealed, but if you are still in that bad place, I'm going to suggest having an honest conversation, because this is all about revealing truths. Be very honest with the person. Communicate with them. You may be feeling, even with this fired up energy and feeling good about it, there may be some lingering insecurities there, because you might be feeling this is too good to be true. Instead of drowning in your emotions, why don't you just talk that out with your partner and say, hey, what's going on? What's up? Like, how's it going for you? And just expressing how you feel and communicating with them. With the money issue showing up in your oracle, you could be fighting over money. Maybe you can't find a common ground here with who pays what if you live together. Or maybe you guys are going out to eat and your partner is never paying, and you're falling now short on cash because your partner's not like, hey, I got you this time. So have that conversation with them too. With money issues, this could also be a lack of trust. So again, work on those trust issues that we talked about. You may be with a partner whom has cheated on you, or you've cheated with them. So trust issues, and you're building that, right? Because with this Ace of Pentacles with your partner, they're like, that's also like building this from the ground up. We're going to build this solid foundation for each other, and we're going to be good because we have each other's backs. Okay, so you may be working through that. There's might be fear. There may be fear in here, but you need to release those fears. You have to work on this together, because as individuals, I mean, it's pretty good. You're pretty solid. You know what you have. You know what's here. You seem to know what you've gotten yourself into. But overall, together, there may be some things that just need to be worked out. But remember, you need to talk this out with your partner, because as a unit, you can 100% get through this. Remember, you don't always have to do things alone, and your partner is there when it comes to the romance aspect of the relationship. Your partner is there, and you should be able to be there for them and support each other. Some of you may need to heal your root chakra. So if that sounds like something you need to do, or something you're not familiar with, I would just do a quick Google search. Your root chakra is just the one at the base. So colors like red. Look up red foods that you can eat to help heal that. You may have some traumas kind of based and sitting there that are just maybe wreaking havoc on this relationship too. Just some things to think about. The center oracle card here says, all there is to love has been there all along. So that just means, again, we've been through a lot together, and we're going to get through this. Love is always going to be the answer. Love is always going to set you free. things should not feel restrictive, or you should not feel insecure. This should be ideal, what you want to move forward to have a healthy, prosperous relationship. I hope that made sense. Also want to make something clear that although I suggested you may have been involved with an earth sign, or even another water sign, Pisces, or even if I didn't say this, a fire sign because of the wands, doesn't necessarily have to be. So if you're with an air sign, you know, if everything else applied, you can just leave that part out. I was just making note of that. All right, so that's basically that. We have one more thing to do, and this crystal ball card hiding in the background, and that's going to be a yes or no question. So if you have a question and you're really curious about what, like this burning question that you have, I want you to ask it now. I want you to pause the video if you need to, because the next time you see my hand, I'm going to be reaching over to grab that card, okay? So think of your question, and here we go. This is telling you to reconsider. So obviously I don't know what you asked, but reconsider whatever it was you were just thinking about. Okay? I hope that helped. Okay, my wonderful water signs who are in relationships. That part actually I don't think personally was that bad. So, um take it as you will, take what resonate, leave what doesn't. And I think that everything's going to be okay. Everything works out with time. Although time is an illusion, as a human, it's very real because we our life circulates around time. Okay? So just give yourself time. Enjoy, be in this bliss right now, and obviously the energy is there for both of you with this love individually. You just have to make this connection. All right, there may be, if you're listening to this on Valentine's Day, Mercury is in retrograde, so this just might be a little patch right now. You know, right now what's going on, a little maybe miscommunication, and things can work themselves out. Okay, have no fear. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if this is where we part, I will see you in the next reading. We're going to be moving on to our singles now. Okay, if you are a water sign and you're single, this reading is for you. I want to start off by saying that I love it already. And I've only gotten a few messages just looking down at these cards. But what we have here is the Queen of Cups, which is something to look forward to in your next relationship. And the Ace of Swords in reverse is your message from Venus. And their oracle card on the far right here, we have Stoked. And in the center, all there is to love has been there all along. Before I even get into this tarot, I want to read that one more time. All there is to love has been there all along. And I feel like that message is specifically for those of you who have been working on your self-love and giving yourself that self-care that you deserve. Taking that time out for yourself. And I feel like you've been single maybe for a while. Obviously, you don't, it doesn't have to be like a year or 6 months or whatever, whatever you think long is. But I feel like whatever this means in that time of being single, you've really worked on yourself. Like, if you think about that last person you were in a relationship with, you've definitely changed, and change is a beautiful thing. Starting off with this Queen of Cups, with something to look forward to in your relationship, that's emotional stability. And saying that to a water sign is like music to your ears, I'm sure, because that's exactly what we want. That Queen of Cups is the water energy. It's emotion, it's love, it's feeling all those wonderful things. So if there's been a past of unrequited love here, or maybe like, let's say, you know, you talked to a few people and you didn't really find that connection, there may have been other connections, Maybe there was mental stimulation, or there was the physical aspect of that relationship, or maybe there was, you know, we're going to stay together for the kids, or we're going to stay together just because, right? The emotion was somehow removed at one point from the initial I love yous came out, but this next relationship is going to give you that emotional stability. The person may be a water sign, doesn't have to be, of course, but let's create these cooling waters, these calming waters. Four of Swords is talking about, right, it's taking that deep breath. It's that you may have been meditating a lot. Your next relationship is going to give you that comfortability of, I'm sleeping well at night. I'm not worried about what this person's doing anymore. And, you know, maybe you've dealt with someone who wasn't very honest with you in the past. Someone who gave you a lot of mental angst and put you in a bad place. But you seem to have been working on yourself, because if you look at this Queen of Cups, she's so freaking zenned out. Like, she makes me want to meditate right now. She just looks so freaking peaceful. Like, no one is touching her right now. Like, not even this fish that's coming around. You know, like, she's just untouchable. And this is what it's saying. Like, I know who I am. I'm secure. I know what I want. I know who I want. And I'm not going to settle for less. And with this Four of Swords, this is like, again, I am at peace. I'm not worrying anymore. I'm not stressed. Things are just working out. It's finally having that peace of mind that you've been looking for. And look, and I'm going to bring this up one more time, because I just noticed this little string here, and at the very end, what's wrapped around her is the string and a heart. Love, right? I mean, what else could it be? This is a love reading. Love. So I feel like your next relationship, again, is going to bring you that emotional and mental security that you've been looking for. Your message from Venus is this Ace of Swords. And that is saying, like, you've been through so much already, like I said before, with that mental anxiety, the overthinking. I'm not sure about this person. I feel like I should let go. But your next relationship is going to bring you the peace that you've been waiting for. It's going to be clear. You're going to know, this is the person. This is who I want to be with. Your Stoked card here for your Oracle is like, you're just riding the wave. Look at that surfer. You're just riding the wave. You're going with it. All great things are happening. This is what you've been manifesting. This is what you've been waiting for. You're going to be so excited when this person comes in. The Emperor in reverse, right? So you may have been in a controlling relationship in the past. But this is more so you taking the reins. The person coming in may or may not be an Aries. I'm just going to throw that out there, though. And this is just going to give you, you know, Venus is just letting you know you are in 110% control of your decisions, who you bring into your life, who is no longer in your life, and what's good for you. You know what's good for you. All there is to love has been there all along, and don't forget that. I am so excited for you. Like, this just looks so promising. I feel like also when you see this person, when you talk to them, you're just going to know right off the bat, like, this is the one. This is the person. It's not going to feel forced. It's not going to feel like second doubt, like what is it, second guessing, or you know, when you second guess things, there's going to be no doubt about what's going on and what's coming into your life. Like, you're just going to know right away that intuitive hit that most water signs have, that gift that we were given, is going to kick in full force when this happens. So the last thing we're going to do is look at this crystal ball card. And this is a yes or no question. So I want you to think of a yes or no question. Please pause the video if you need to, because the next time you see my hand, I'm going to grab that card and flip it over. So I'll give you a moment to think. If there's a yes or no question that you are thinking about or something that you just want to know, ask it now. Go, the time is right. So just do it. Right? So you could be dating someone maybe and you ask, should I just say it? Just say it. Just do it. Go for it. Obviously don't know what your question was. But that's a yeah. That's a straight up yes to me. Interpret it how you wanted it. That's just how I'm seeing it. So go, the time is now. Alright, my single water signs. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful. Things are going to be on the up and up. So if you are feeling a little pessimistic here when it comes to love, don't. If you still have some work to do, and you will know if you had work to do on yourself, I would continue doing that, because whatever work you're doing is certainly going to bring in someone whom you've been thinking about, someone you've been manifesting. And I don't mean like if you're thinking of a specific person, I mean like someone that you know and maybe have a crush on. I mean like who the universe says this person is for you. I feel like they're going to be coming to you. So just remain optimistic. All right, that's all I have for you today. So until next time, take care of yourself. Have a happy Valentine's Day, or just enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Bye.